Welcome to accountancy class. Today we are going to see unit 2, that is accounts of not-for-profit organization. In other words, non-trading concerns. Previous classes and all, what we saw was preparing account for trading concern. That is, we prepare various account in order to find out whether finally they have earned profit or loss and balance sheet to know their financial position. But now in this unit 2, account of not-for-profit organization, we are going to prepare accounts for concerns where they are not going to do any trading. So, what purpose they are established? They are established to render service to the public. So, the main aim is to render service to the public. That means to promote art, culture, education, sports, health. So all such types of service they would like to render to the service to the public. So they are established only to promote art, culture, education, sports, health, and maybe other forms of services also. For example, they can be established in the form of charitable institutions, educational institution, then cultural societies, sports, recreation club, hospital, libraries, and literary associations. Now, all these are examples of not-for-profit organization. Okay. Now, if they are not-for-profit organization, how do they run the organization? Without money, it is not possible to run the organization. They also need finance. Yes, they also need finance and they raise it through funds in the form of subscription from members. So, all those who are members in such organization, they have to pay subscription. So, whatever amount they receive from the members, apart from that, they also receive donation from outside or grants from government. So these are the various forms they receive money. So out of the fund raised from all these various sources, they run the organization. Here it is governed by the Indian Companies Act of 2013 according to section 8. They also have to prepare certain accounts. So what are the various accounts that is prepared? That is, they have to prepare certain accounts. First one, receipts and payment account. Second one, income and expenditure account. And finally, the balance sheet. These are the accounts that they have to prepare. So to sum up, they are established to render service to the public, or they may promote art, culture, education, sports, health, etc. And some of the example for non-for-trading organization is charitable institution, educational institution, cultural society, sports, recreation club, hospital, library, and literary association. And whatever finance they need to run this is received from the sources of subscription from members or donations, a grant for government, and the accounts that they have to prepare is receipts and payment account, income and expense account, and balance sheet. So this is just what we saw about the not-for-profit organization. Next, we go on to say about the receipts and payment account that they have to prepare. Now, what type of account is this receipts and payment account? This is a account with real account. This nature is real account. For what purpose it is prepared? It is prepared to know the amount of cash receipt and the cash payment, whatever actual cash was received and whatever the actual payment took place. So the basis of accounting is real cash received and real cash paid. That is, non-cash items are not recorded. So what do you mean by non-cash items? That means any outstandings, outstanding payment or income accrued but not received, or loss or gain on sale of fixed asset, depreciation. Now all this we consider it as non-cash item. Now all this non-cash item is not recorded in receipts and payment account. Okay. Next, what is the period they say? Here, the actual amount received is entered. That is to say, if it is concerning the previous year, that is the past year, the current year, and they receive in advance, that is the subsequent period also, the whatever cash is received and whatever payment is done is recorded in it. So it covers the past year, the current year, as well as the subsequent year. All the three years it is taken into account. Next, nature of item, that is actual cash receipts and payment of revenue and capital in nature. Not only revenue in nature but also capital in nature. So capital receipt, capital payment, revenue receipt and revenue payment is entered in this receipt and payment account. Next, there are certain items which are peculiar to this not-for-profit organization. So let us see. Now, first and foremost, this revenue item is recorded in revenue items only are recorded in this income and expenditure account. Okay, so only revenue items. Example for the such revenue items are subscription from members and even special subscription. Why the special subscription? If it is collected for only some particular type of from some particular people for some particular work, like subscription for tennis, subscription for billiards. So if maybe they particularly use such type of facilities to play. Then interest on investment, sale of old sports material like ball, bat, net, etc. Grant received for maintenance of assets. We have to be careful. Here maintenance of asset is revenue in nature, so it comes in income and expenditure account. Maintenance of assets, example salary to staff. Then honorarium paid, general donation. This is not specific donation, this is general donation, that is to purchase bat, ball, net, chalk powder, gloves, etc. Some items like this. So whatever is left back, the unconsumed stock, that will appear in the balance sheet. Next, capital items, they are recorded only in the balance sheet. Now capital items, in this revenue and capital we have already learnt in 11th standard. Revenue items occurring regularly or periodically. Capital items, it does not occur, the transaction does not occur regularly. It takes place only once in a year. The amount involved is huge, not once in a year, at some point, and the amount involved is large or huge in value. Okay, so that is what we call it as capital item. So it is recorded in the balance sheet. Now here they are given example, life membership fee is also, they bring it under capital item. Grant from government or organization, example purchase of asset. If they are very particular, this grant for purchase of asset, it is capital item, whereas grant received for maintenance of asset is revenue in nature. So there is a vast difference. Purchase of asset, then specific donation with condition. For example, particular purpose like sports fund, prize fund. So if the donation is for some particular purpose, then it is capital in nature. Then sports equipment purchased, like table tennis board, billiards board. Now all this is capital in nature. Then books for library. So all these items come under capital item. Sometimes as per the instruction we might have to put it under revenue or capital. For example, admission fee can be treated as revenue or capital also. So it depends upon the instruction whatever they give us. So as per the directions we have to follow it. So what we saw previously. So previously we saw what is receipts and payment account, its features. It only deals with, it's a real account. Its purpose is to know about the cash receipts and cash payment. Basis of accounting is only cash system of accounting, non-cash item not recorded. Non-cash means all its outstandings accrued. Then period, it covers the past, current and the subsequent period. And cash as well as revenue as well as capital in nature is recorded in this receipts and payment account. So what we covered was about we saw about the features of not-for-profit organization. What do you mean by receipts and payment account? And finally the items peculiar to not-for-profit organization. Thank you.